It's exciting, undefeated T.A. Duggar Fighting Cyclone football. It's the Carter County Tour of Schools, brought to you by Northeast Community Credit Union. Hi, this is Tom. And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live, show number 2. Just finished up with the tour of schools again at Happy Valley Elementary. Thanks to Brooke Tolley, did a great job, and all of her staff and students. Wonderful. She's the principal, of course. And so we're here now at Food City for the Tom Daly Sports Show, show number 2364 on this 19th day of September 2025. So, again, thanks for being with us wherever you may be. As a late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain, we've got lots to talk about. Got a great sale paper going on today at all Food Cities. Deals for days. We got this 2-day sale today and tomorrow, then the regular sale ad paper. So we'll tell you all about that as the show unfolds. You're going to be joined by, we got Joseph Taylor coming. We've got David Lyons coming from Brummett Sports Shop. We've got Axel Steins and Joe Diaz coming. So we got that to talk about. So all that's coming up here again from Food City on a Food City Friday. Let's get it started. Yep, it's time to bring them in, let them sing a little bit, let them sing, as they say. We got lots to go on. Major League Baseball got some great pennant races going into the next to last weekend of the regular season. And so we'll tell you all about that as well. So let's see who does the national anthem. How about, we've not had him on before, or for a while, I should say. Here's Daniel McCauley with the national anthem on the Tom Daly Sports Show.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A lot of grocery store chains out there. Why Food City?
You know, Tom, I hope you've got a lot of time because I've got lots of reasons why you need to shop at Food City. You know, our associates are number one. You know, they're here to serve the community and our customers, and they do a fabulous job taking care of our customers. You know, this is a family-owned company, and it's such a blessing to work for a family-owned company. You know, they truly care about their associates. You know, and we're so involved in the community, Tom. You know, we do so much in all the communities where there is a Food City location. Anytime there's any big events, typically you're going to see that Food City logo. And when you're in the store, Tom, you know, you've got quality items to be able to select from. Talking about the produce, you know, we're picky about our produce. We sell a lot of locally grown items. And right now, half runners is what everybody's all about. And then, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the meat department. You know, we have our meat cutters back there every day who cut and grind meat fresh daily. You know, our meat is beats none other. I mean, it's great products that we sell back there in our meat department, and it's always fresh. And then the food service department, Tom, I love going to the food service department, and no matter what you get, it's always good, it's always fresh, it's always hot. And like our sushi, they roll that fresh daily. And while you're here, Tom, you can always go to Food City Pharmacy and pick up your prescriptions or get a flu shot. It's time for flu shots again. So there's so many different reasons why you should shop at Food City, and I could go on and on about our company.
Value every day. Food City. Lisa Johnson from the marketing department. Food City, proud sponsor of Tom Doerter Sports Show and the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Value every day. Food City. And back at the Tom Doerter Sports Show, we are live again at Food City on a Food City Friday. Thank you for being with us. We do have Cyclone football, 8th ranked team in the state, will go on the road today. We'll travel to Rogersville to bring you the Cherokee Chiefs and the 8th ranked Elizabethton Cyclones tonight at 6:50 airtime and 7:30 kickoff. Richard Van Us, our director of schools. Big news about our turf. We're getting ready to get new turf down for the football field. A different color turf. Let me rephrase that. A different style of turf at Elizabethton High School. It will be the perimeter, the fringe will be orange. We'll let him tell you more about it tonight, our director of schools. But around will be orange, and then every 5 yards will be a different shade of green. So it'll be really nice. We're going to put that in over Christmas, with hopefully the weather will cooperate. But that's the plan. Let's see who plays who coming up again on a Friday night of football. Let's see how things go. And let's go like this. It is out of the state area. Cloudland goes to Middlesboro, Kentucky, across the state line. Debbie Burchett's in the house. There she goes. That's Shannon's better half. Tennessee High, Virginia High tonight. The Battle of Virginia, the VT games they call it. VT, Virginia, Tennessee. Johnson County, Claiborne, Westridge tonight at Daniel Boone. Morristown East will be at Dobbins Minute. West Green travels to Eagleton. Happy Valley hosting Unicoi County. We're just there again at Happy Valley Elementary with the tour of schools earlier. And they are jacked up on Warriors Hill for that game tonight. And they should be. That's going to be a good one. Right into Colby. Colby again, the quarterback. Colby Jones. Ran into him at a restaurant earlier in the week, and he said the Blue Devils are ready, and with good reason. They're a good football team. They're ranked in the state. Happy Valley should be. Unicoi County's 10th in the state in 3A. Happy Valley, honorable mention in 2A. They'll play tonight at Warriors Hill. Should be a good one. Hello, Jimmy Stout. How you doing, buddy? Also, other games at Unicoi County, Happy Valley. Other games tonight. Cosby at North Green. Northview Academy, the Cougars hosting Granger. Science Hill, ranked in the state at number 9. They're hosting Cock County tonight. That should be a dandy. Science Hill's only got 4 home games this year, much like Elizabethton. So every game will be a Big E, and I would think that'll be – I see Science Hill taking care of business tonight. We'll see. Sevier County, the number 1 team in the state in 5A, playing host to Crockett tonight. Volunteer will be at Seymour. Chucky Doak at South Green, and Sullivan East hosting Greenville. The polls this week, Hampton at number 8 in the state in single A. McKenzie's number 1 at 2A. Marion County number 1. Happy Valley from our region is honorable mention. In 3A, Westview the number 1 team. Unicoi County, as we said, Blue Devils ranked 10th in the state. In 4A football, Alcoa number 1, Greenville number 3, Elizabethton at number 8. In 5A, Sevier County number 1. Again, they're hosting Crockett tonight. And in 6A, Murfreesboro, Oakland number 1, and Science Hill from our region at number 9 in the state. That's your polls this week. And so it'll be number 8, Elizabethton at Cherokee. And we will go in there to broadcast at 6:50, audio only. It's becoming the norm. We go on the road, and I'm all right with that. I mean, we prefer to have the video, but we don't. So we just paint the picture and keep on trucking. That's all I know to do. So it is what it is. All right, Thursday night football. The Buffalo Bills, not the most dominant performance, but they beat the Dolphins, who are now 0-3 for the 7th straight over its AFC East rival. Buffalo wins at 31-21. Josh Allen, 3 touchdown passes. Now 14-2 lifetime against Miami. Wow, that's pretty impressive. He's also 8-0 all-time on Thursday nights. The best record by a starting quarterback on any day of the week since quarterback starts became official in 1950. So Josh Allen is 8-0 on Thursday Night Football for the Buffalo Bills. They win again last night, 31-21. So that is one of many, of course, kicking off the NFL week. And so I've got that for you right here. And it goes like this, the National Football League. Coming up on Sunday, the early games, Atlanta and Carolina, the Panthers are 0-2. The Bengals 2-0 without Joe Burrow going to Minnesota to battle the Vikings, 1-1. Green Bay, the Packers 2-0 will be in Cleveland, 0-2 are the Brownies. Houston 0-2 at Jacksonville, who's 1-1. Hello, Deborah Bishop. How you doing, lady? Thanks for watching. Indianapolis 2-0 against the Titans at 0-2 in Nashville on Sunday at 1 o'clock kickoff from Nashville Nissan Stadium. Good one here. The Eagles 2-0 and the Rams 2-0. They'll get after it in Philadelphia at 1 o'clock on Sunday. My boys, the Raiders, taking on Washington in D.C. at Northwest Stadium at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Both teams at 1-1. The Jets are 0-2. Tampa Bay 2-0. The Bucs will host them again at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa at 1 o'clock on Sunday. The Steelers and New England both 1-1 in Foxborough. Denver will be in L.A. to battle the Chargers, who are 2-0. That'll be on Sunday. The late afternoon games. The Saints 0-2 against Seattle, 1-1 in Seattle. That's a 4 o'clock start. Two more late afternoon games. Hello, Vicki Campbell. How you doing, lady? Dallas at 1-1 will take on the Bears, 0-2 at Soldier Field. Also, another good matchup on Sunday. Arizona, the Cardinals 2-0. The 49ers 2-0. They'll play that one in San Francisco. And then the Sunday night football game, the Chiefs 0-2 and the Giants 0-2. Then on Monday Night Football, you've got Detroit and Baltimore both 1-1, so that's your NFL schedule. Last night, the Bills again disposing of the winless New York Jets. 31-21 was the final there. Now, the NFL has said the Eagles should have been flagged for at least one false start when they used a tush-push against the Kansas City Chiefs. Officials now been told to call the controversial play tight going forward. All right, so the message from the league, which was first reported in the media on Wednesday, the tush push, of course, Andy Reid upset with what they got by with, the Eagles. So, anyway, that's what they're now going to say, be on it even more than you have been. So, Philadelphia ran the tush push 6 times on Sunday, gaining 4 first downs and scoring a touchdown on it. So, it works for the Eagles. So, Chiefs coach Andy Reid said after the game the Eagles might have had a couple of quarterback sneak plays that they got off a little early. Tom Brady, the Fox analyst at that point, suggested during the broadcast that Eagles offensive linemen were getting off the line of scrimmage before the snap, but were not penalized. So they will tighten that up for sure. The tush push, as they're calling it. And last night it was Miami defeating the Bills 31-21 on Thursday Night Football. We're live here at Food City on a Food City Friday. Beautiful forecast tonight for high school football. I mean, it's going to be great. Great, great, great. High school football night. Just exactly, really, a Chamber of Commerce, what you want. The covered bridge days are now open in downtown Elizabethton for the whole weekend, and so that's awesome. That's going on starting at 11 o'clock. I've got the schedule for you. I'll read you what all is going on. The music tonight is Seldom Seen, which is an excellent, excellent bluegrass band. Have it for you right now. Let's run it down for you. Kids Island started up at 11 o'clock. Inflatables. There's a magician there at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock today. A foam party at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock today on Kids Island. Also, you have, that is on, you got arts and crafts vendors. You got a toucher truck at 11 o'clock. Got music today. Stem Winder at 4. Tim Decker and Tennessee River at 6. And the Seldom Seen Bluegrass Band at 8 tonight. All free music, free concert music. Downtown here in Elizabethton, Cover Bridge Days. Tomorrow you've got music all day long starting at noon on the stage. The Kicking Up Dust Band at noon, 1:30 Thursday Night Boys, 3 o'clock the Bullseye Band, 4:45 tomorrow Power Shift, 6 o'clock tomorrow night Dan Harrell and Inc., 8 o'clock tomorrow night Daly and Vincent. They sell out the fair every year. This place will be packed tomorrow night. And then fireworks after that tomorrow night in downtown Elizabethton. Then on Sunday, the music will be Joyful Hearts at 2 o'clock, and the Martins. Be Judy, Joyce, and Jonathan, the Martins from the Gaither videos. A family out of Arkansas, and they are really, really, really good. I love the Martins. And so they'll be there for all these concerts are free. And the Martins will be there on Sunday at 4:30. I say here in downtown Elizabethton, right around, actually, from where we are, it's about, I don't know, 1,000 yards. Let's see where I'm, 1,000 yards over my shoulder. And that's right back up the street where the Cover Bridge Days is going on as we speak. So you want to avoid downtown traffic-wise because some of the streets are blocked off for the pedestrians, and we totally get that. Tom Taylor Sports Show will take a break. We'll be right back. We will take a look at Major League Baseball. Got some great pennant races brewing and going down to the, not this weekend, but next weekend's the final weekend of the regular season. The 2-day sale, the deals for days, it goes like this. Some of the specials, you've got Honey Crisp apples for $1.69. Mustard potato salad fresh in the deli, $2.99. There you go. You have also Food Club butter for $3.49 today and tomorrow. Craven Flavor pizzas. Hello, Jessica Tester. How you doing? Craven Flavor pizzas at $2.99 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. Powerade, 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles for $4.99. And let's see. Let's go on the back side of the sale paper and tell you that the freshly baked in-store selected variety of muffins. I love these muffins. $4.99. Even pumpkin. I'm in. Pumpkin muffins. Gonna get me some for I can chew on those going down to Rogersville. We're traveling to Rogersville coming up here after a while for the football game. So get me some pumpkin muffins from Food City. Yes, they're really, really, really good. Made fresh every day. Also, some White Castle sliders. Got those for $2.99. Limit 4 today and tomorrow. For folks that have dogs, got the Gravy Train dog food in a 14-pound bag for $9.99 today and tomorrow. It's a great price point. And Jimmy Dean bacon, 12-ounce package for $3.99. Those are some of the deals going on today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Deals for days. Major League Baseball coming up next here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Right after this, from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Weight Loss Success in Johnson City.
Our success is your success.
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Second 9 weeks, t-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. And back on the Tom Bailey Sports Show. Hello, Helen Levens. I've got the Tuffy tonight. We'll show him on the screen. We're taking him with us. Our lucky mascot, the little crocheted Tuffy, the Cyclone that she crocheted for us. We will have that coming up here in a little while. We're going there at 6:50 tonight. We'll head down the road. Look who Nancy came by and brought us. Swanee, I'm such a blessed guy. I go to Happy Valley Elementary today to do the tour of schools. And Miss Odom's got me a Diet Dew and a Hershey bar sitting there waiting on me. Then Miss Fullwater brought me gave me a shirt. Make sure I get the right, proper name right. Whitney Fullwater gave me a Happy Valley Warrior sweatshirt for promoting their school. They've got brownies going out the door with the secretary. So, and then now Nancy comes by and drops off the creamsicle fudge and the no-bake cookies for Van Huss and I. So, there you go. So, I need to go to weight loss success when I get done with, to lose weight. It's like feeding the bear at the zoo. But thank you, very kind, for you folks to do things like that. Last night, Baker brought us milkshakes from Barker's. By the way, what a football game last night. You need to go back and watch that game. Obviously, T.A. Duggar won the game, and, we're T.A. Duggar, but I'm telling you, Liberty Bell has a phenomenal football team. It was 34-30, a middle school football game. Folks up in West Virginia watched it and said it looked like a high school game, and it did. These guys, they can play. 34-30 was the final. We won it. Oh, look here coming. Look here, Brittany's bringing me a mum. Is that bringing me multiple mums? It's mum time at Food City. Look at that. Price point on that one is $6.99 for that. Those are two-tone. Look at these flowers. Look at these roses. Wait a minute. Let's put this down first. $12.99 for this. Look at this. I'm going to show it so I don't spill dirt all over the computer. Look at that. How can you watch this segment when we do flowers and then you don't think there's a God? He made all these in 6 days. Now look at this. It's a two-tone rose. I'm going to get this one. Man, that is beautiful. Cream-colored and burgundy rose on the same stem. This one right, let's see, where is it? Right there. Absolutely gorgeous. How can you ever say, well, there ain't no God? I have people that try and tell me, and I don't believe that. I don't believe anybody doesn't think there's a God. I'm sorry. I just don't think they do. But anyway, that's for another day. This mum, look at this. Look how big this thing is. $6.99. The mums are in at all the stores. We were at Food City on Gray on Wednesday. They got the same. But look at that. Is that not awesome? $6.99 for those in the different colors. And then this little rose, it comes with a ceramic pot. $12.99 while supplies last on these. This one's mine. I'm taking it home with me. Put that out in the yard tomorrow. Tom Taylor Sports Show. We are live here at Food City. Show number 2364 is what we're doing today. All right, let's take a look at Major League Baseball. We got some interesting pennant races. Not this weekend, but next weekend's the final weekend of the regular season. So it's going to go right down to the wire in a couple of these different divisions. Namely, the American League West, Seattle and Houston with identical records. They are tied at the top. Both are 84 and 69, and they play each other this weekend. So, in fact, it'll be starting tonight. Seattle and Houston at Minute Maid Park in Houston. That's going to be a great series. That will decide the division, obviously, and also, of course, with the wild card and all that, will be kind of a after effect of what happens as to who wins the division. But it's tight. Seattle and Houston are identical, 84 and 69 records in the American League West. In the Central, all of a sudden, Detroit's lead at one point, they were up 12, 13, 14 games. That's gone. Cleveland's got a chance. They've won 7 in a row, 9 out of 10. The Tigers have lost 3 in a row and 7 out of 10. The differential is 3.5 games. And they play each other next weekend to wrap it up. So Cleveland very much in the hunt, not only for the wild card, they got a chance to win the division. Detroit had ran away with it for the betterment of the year. It's a 162-game season, as you know, and so Detroit is now trying to hang on because Cleveland's bearing down on them. Only 3.5 games out, and again, they play each other next weekend to finish up the regular season. Hello to Terry Moore. How you doing, sir? Love you, brother. April Townsend, hello to you. Junior Campbell, love that old boy, too. He's a dandy. Now, he is a hoot. Toronto leads the Yankees by 3 in the East. That one's not been settled yet either. Toronto's lost 2 in a row, but they've won 7 out of 10. But the Yankees have won 3 in a row and 6 out of 10. Hello, Floyd Nave. How you doing, sir? Appreciate you watching. In the National League, the Phillies are in. The Brewers and the Cubs are in. But in the West, it's a differential now 3. The Dodgers lead the Padres by 3. They don't play each other anymore, so they got to depend on other people to help them out. Dodgers have won 2 in a row and 7 out of 10. The Padres are a flat 5-5 the last 10 games. So if you stop today, the wild card would be the Yankees, Houston, and Boston in the American League. Cleveland a game and a half out. Texas 4 out, so Texas is fading. They got to do well this weekend. We'll tell you the schedule here in a moment. In the National League, the Cubs, the Padres, the Mets. The wild cards are the Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks are 2 games out, and the Giants are 3 games out. So this is a big weekend. I mean, it's all big from here on in. But this is a biggie. Atlanta will be in Detroit. Detroit trying to right the ship. They'll have Charlie Morton on the mound tonight against Bryce Elder. Cubs in Cincinnati. Reds still trying to get in there. On the outside looking in, Nick Lodolo will be on the mound with the Reds tonight. Athletics in Pittsburgh. Yankees at Baltimore. Washington and New York to battle the Mets. You have Boston at Tampa Bay. San Diego and Chicago to battle the White Sox. Toronto at Kansas City. That's a biggie. The Blue Jays in Kansas City. The Yankees in Baltimore and the Red Sox in Tampa Bay. All 3 on the road. Miami at Texas. Houston and Seattle, we told you, it is huge in the American League West because they're both tied for the league lead or the division lead. Cleveland and Minnesota tonight. The Angels in Colorado. Milwaukee at St. Louis. The Cardinals and the Brewers. That'll be a good one. Philadelphia at Arizona. That is huge. Diamondbacks trying to get into the playoffs, and so they got to do well against arguably one of the best teams in baseball and certainly one of the best teams in the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies. In fact, let's see, they have the best record. The Brewers, the Phillies, the Cubs, the Dodgers, and the Padres are your top 5 in the National League. So your wild card, as we said, we mentioned those. In the American League, your top 5 teams, percentage-wise, would go Toronto, New York, Detroit, Seattle, Houston. Here you go. That's your top 5 right now in the American League. So that's your schedule, and there's some good ones. None bigger, of course, than the Seattle-Houston series in Houston tonight at Minute Maid Ballpark. Last night, Hunter Green with the Reds took a no-hitter in the 7th inning. Last night, Max Fried tied his career-high 13 strikeouts for the Yankees. Having a heck of a year, Max Fried. He's the ace of the staff. Then also, Clayton Kershaw, who will pitch tonight, has announced he will retire after the season is over for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, who is, for sure, a definite Hall of Famer, no question. Clayton Kershaw will be in the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown when he gets his chance. He may go on the first ballot. So, you look at this weekend, we told you who's playing where. So, next weekend, case in point, Detroit will be at Cleveland for 3 and at Boston for 3 next weekend. That's big. Seattle, after the series in Houston, will go back home for Colorado for 3 and the Dodgers for 3 to wrap it up. Red Sox will be at Toronto next week and finish things up next weekend at home against Detroit. The Yankees will have 3 in Chicago against the White Sox, or at home I should say, and 3 at home against Baltimore to wrap it up. Texas will have 3 at home against Minnesota and 3 at Cleveland. The Guardians will have 3 against Detroit and 3 against Texas. That's a tough row to hoe. But Cleveland's playing excellent baseball. In the National League, the Dodgers will be wrapping things up next week with 6 games on the road, 3 at Arizona and 3 at Seattle. The Reds will, after their weekend series with the Cubs, will have 3 at home against the Pirates and then 3 in Milwaukee to wrap it up against the Brewers. So some good baseball left this weekend and next weekend as well. So it's going to be right down to the wire in the American League West, and maybe if the Padres keep playing well, the National League West too. So that's what's going on there. Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We're on the road. We are here again at Food City on a Food City Friday. Some of the buy one, get ones they've got going on through Tuesday of next week. Food Club drinking water, 24-pack of 16-ounce bottles, buy one, get one free. So you get 48 bottles of water for the price of 24. Hello, that's a no-brainer. If you're storing up water, and you should be drinking it and stockpiling it. I think that's a smart thing to do. Food City Premium Ice Cream through Tuesday. Buy one, get one free. Kellogg's Kids Cereals. Buy one, get one free. Limit 4. The ice cream's limit 4 as well. But, the holidays are coming up. There's my buddy Julie Estep. Her son did a great job yesterday snapping the ball. What a football game. What a game. It was a barn burner. 2 great teams. Barn burner yesterday. Goodness gracious. 34-30. I got to call the game with Joseph Taylor, Weston Taylor, and got me a milkshake from Baker. She was up there she's campaigning to help me do a game. No, there's the FCC. There are regulations. Actually, she'd do very good at it. Mountain Dews, you got the 2 liters, buy one, get one free through Tuesday in all food cities. Nature's Own Honey Wheat Bread, buy one, get one free. We showed you the countdown earlier when we were at Happy Valley Elementary, the tour of schools. I want to say it's 96 days. Let me double check here till Christmas Eve. It's like, don't tell me that. Well, I'm telling you that. Yep. 96 days till Christmas Eve. So why are you telling me that today? I don't know. You can squirrel back ice cream, put it in the freezer and leave it. Buy one, get one free, limit 4. Food City ice cream. The water's a no-brainer. 24-pack of 16-ounce bottles at all food cities. You buy one, get one free. No-brainer. So we want to take advantage of that. We're going to go back to scoring here in just a second. I brought it with me. The Tia Duggar Liberty Bell football game. That is as good a game as I've called in a long time. I'm telling you, that was just hanging with emotion. Man, what a game. Players of the game were Creed Baker, Carson Lyons, Drake Litton, and Nolan Bowles. 25 was everywhere. Kid can play. Bowles, the linebacker. And then you had Creed Baker doing what Creed Baker normally does, and which has performed very well. Then you had, who else did I say? Carson Lyons and Drake Litton. Heck of a football game. As I said on the air, and I was talking to some Science Hill guys this morning, Stacy Carter ought to be slobbering to get some of those kids up from Liberty Bell next year. And I know Sean's going to be slobbering to get them back up there when they go from 8th grade to the high school. Because I'm telling you, that was a lot of talent in the field. 64 points for a middle school game with 8-minute quarters. I'm telling you, they can play. That was a fun one to watch. It was one of those games, I know it's a cliche, it was one of those games you hate to see either team lose because they just played so well. The line for Liberty Bell was huge for a middle school. I kept thinking, I looked at Joseph, I said, during the break, I said, these guys look like they should be in high school. They are huge mooses, big uns. The Liberty Bell line, they can play. So anyway, it was a great ball game. We'll run down the scoring here in just a second, kind of recap the game for you. You can go back and watch it here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and YouTube, and share it and like it. I mean, even if you're not a fan of either school, just to watch a football game and the drama and the come from behind both teams. I mean, Liberty Bell jumped out 16-0. You thought, uh-oh. And so after that, 34, we outscored them 34 to, let's see, 6. We outscored them 34-14 after being shut out 16-0. So, I mean, it was just, and Liberty Bell didn't give, it's like a heavyweight fight. They take a punch and throw a punch. Tia Duggar, and I'm not talking literally, I'm talking figuratively speaking. There weren't any fights. And then Tia Duggar would throw a punch and take a punch. It was like just 2 heavyweights going at it. Great game. Great ball game. And so, what a, I know it sounds cheesy, but it's an honor and a privilege for me to call these games. Again, middle school doesn't get much publicity. I don't know if anybody else streaming middle school games, so we like it. We like doing it. And you certainly got your money's worth last night, no question. Now, when you go to Food City, if you like pumpkins, and we love pumpkins, now they got muffins on the Deals for Days sale. They got muffins, including pumpkin muffins, which I'm going to get me a couple of those. I'm rocking down to Rogersville here in a little while with a football game. $4.99, freshly baked in the store. Selected varieties. They got chocolate chip. They've got blueberry, and they've got pumpkin muffins at all food cities today and tomorrow for $4.99. Then it says, welcome to the pumpkin patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of pumpkins you can get at all food cities. The large orange pumpkins, rather, for $5.99. You get the pie pumpkins, a little not quite as big, for $2.99. The white pumpkins for $5.99. The gourds or tiger stripe pumpkins for $3.99. The bagged little tiny mini pumpkins for $5.99. And then the warty goblin pumpkins for $7.99. There they are right here. Welcome to the pumpkin patch in the sale paper this week. Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins. Hello, Sylvia Tolley. How you doing, lady? Then on top of that, you get the pumpkin coffee creamer, the Dairy Star coffee whip topping, pumpkin pie almonds for $7.99 at all Food Cities, and the Craven Flavor pumpkin pies for $6.99. So the pumpkin patch, that's the way it is, the pumpkin patch. At all Food Cities, net sale paper, these sale prices on this particular for the pumpkin patch goes through next Tuesday. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. David Lyons joins us top of the hour from Brummett's. Also got Axel coming in a little while with a presentation of sorts to Axel Steins. We'll tell you all about that when he gets here. And we've got coming up next, college football. We've got another, the SEC is going to go to the 9-week schedule. They'll have it out next week for the schedule for 2026. And we have also coming up another conference that is changing the way they're doing things to run with the big boys. We'll tell you all about that next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show, and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need, or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfeld Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue, and that is always the buzz, and if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclone football, 8th-ranked Elizabethton on the road tonight at Cherokee. Airtime at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30, audio only. We'll be ready to bring it to you. Can't wait. In the land of the Chiefs, they call their fan base the Red Army. We call our fan base the Cyclone Nation. They'll be down in full force. You want to leave early if you're going to the game. There's traffic construction on 81 all the time, or wrecks, unfortunately. So, and you can go the old way, which you go down through, 11W, down through Kingsport, and go that way. That's the way I'm going to go. Stay off the interstate if I can. Hello to Whitney Odom. Hello to Helen Blevins. Hello to Sandra Perkins. Thank you, ladies, for watching the show. All right, college football, the Big 12 will offer a look inside its replay center for conference football games beginning this week. So, live video during reviews on broadcast. So, the league conducted a soft run during the Houston-Colorado game last week. So they're going to roll this out. The second conference to pull back the curtain on its review process, delivering yet a new layer of transparency. So, unlike the ACC, which is doing it now, it will only offer video from the command center. The ACC pairs its video with an audio feed between the replay officials and the referee, which the Big 12 wants to do next year, but they're going to do the video review now. So a replay center for conference football games. So this is getting, I wouldn't say I wouldn't be an official, but I'd have to think long and hard about being an official. They got so much on them now, and one mess up and they pull you off the games, which I get, but they're in charge of so much stuff now, and it's ongoing all the time. And so now they've been asked to be under the microscope even more. They get paid big bucks, Tom. Okay, I know they do. I think they do. I'm pretty sure they do. But even still, I mean, it's just the scrutiny of which you're under now as an official or an umpire in baseball. It's unbelievable. So, yes, they get paid. I get that. They make big bucks. But, man, oh, man, oh, man. It's like, it's going to be tough for these officials. And so I try and stay off of them. Every now and then I'll kind of question the call when I'm doing the Cyclones or Milligan. But by and large, having been one before for a short period of time, a basketball official, try and back off and give them little props, or not props, give them a little break because it's not easy to do. So you think it is, try basketball on a fast break, trying to be ahead of two guys just running wide open down the floor and stop and make a call, whether it's a block or a charge. So it's not easy to do, and so I have the utmost respect for officials. They get a bum rap, and so these guys in the Big 12 and the Big 12 officials under the microscope even more. Oh, look at the pumpkins coming. Did you bring the little ones too? Yeah. Can you bring little ones? Little ones and big ones? Well, show me those. I want to show, those are are these the $5.99 ones? Yeah. Our store manager, good night. Look at this. $5.99 for these. So we got the things to carve them too, right? To the jack-o'-lantern kits, for lack of a better term. And Lise is our wonderful store manager. So look at this thing. $5.99. I'm going to leave it right here. So we also have, she's going to bring me some of these warty pumpkins. We got little white pumpkins, and got these little tiger stripe pumpkins, and got these little mini pumpkins. So we are your pumpkin headquarters. And we got pumpkin muffins. Go get some of those. Take with me to Rogersville with the football game tonight. Yeah. You like pumpkin muffins? You like them? Yeah. Yes. She likes muffins. She's my buddy Annalise. She's a store manager. So check these mums out for $6.99. Look at this. Different. Look at that. And they're just starting to pop. Some of these are really blooming, just starting to get going. Beautiful. For $6.99 at all Food Cities. We're at Food City in Gray. Then this one right here. Look at that, two-tone. How in the world, now you know I'm going to say this, how in the world can anybody say there's no God when he made all this, in 6 days, all the different flowers in 6 days? He made trees. You don't think he didn't have it planned out pretty good? Yeah, he's perfect. God's perfect. He had trees that give off what? Oxygen and take in carbon dioxide. What do? We take in oxygen, give off carbon dioxide. They take in carbon dioxide, the trees do, and give off oxygen. Kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? I think he knew what he was doing, and he does. He's God. All right, top 25 college football tomorrow. Top 25 game head-to-head. 17th ranked Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, at number 16 Utah to battle the Utes. These are the 12 o'clock games tomorrow. Tennessee, 15th in the country. The Volunteers will be playing host to the Alabama Birmingham Blazers. They're paying them $1.65 million to come to town and get thrashed. Now, you know what's going to happen. I've said this all week. When Florida State beat Alabama, the next game for Alabama was Louisiana Monroe. Was it 73-76-0? Blew them out and made an example of them. Well, having lost to Georgia, I guarantee you they're going to be the sacrificial lamb tomorrow. In theory and on paper, but you got to do it on the field, will be Alabama-Birmingham. 12:45 kickoff tomorrow at Neyland. Then Tennessee travels next week to Mississippi State. Then we get into the SEC. They got Arkansas coming, so it's a tune-up for the SEC for sure tomorrow. Should be no problem for the Volunteers. 3 o'clock game, number 6 Oregon hosting Oregon State, bragging rights of that state. 3:30, probably the game of the week, number 22 Auburn. Are they for real? We'll find out At number 11, Oklahoma is Oklahoma for real. Their defense is really, really good. Offense, I think it's workable. It's marginal. Pretty good, but their defense is lights out good. Oklahoma hosting Auburn tomorrow at 3:30. Number 11, Sooners. Number 22, Tigers. Number 7, Florida State. Afternoon game should have no problem with Kent State at Tallahassee. Hello, Christy Carr. How you doing? Thank you for watching the show. Number 21, Michigan will be at Nebraska. I still say that's an upset. I got Nebraska pulling off the upset over Michigan. I don't know why. I just know it's in Lincoln. And the Huskers are due a signature win. They haven't had one for a while. A biggie to beat a ranked team like Michigan, and the Wolverines kind of running, I think, kind of hot and cold. And so we'll see tomorrow. That'll be a 3:30 kickoff in Nebraska. 24th ranked Notre Dame hosting Purdue should be a win for the Irish. 13th ranked Ole Miss hosting Tulane. 18th ranked Georgia Tech home to Temple. Now we get into the night games tomorrow night. 23rd ranked Missouri hosting South Carolina. Sellers is back. He was a question mark. Now they say he's probable for tomorrow night. The quarterback for South Carolina, which is a game changer. When he went down, Vanderbilt, and I'm not knocking Vanderbilt, but it was not as hard to beat him with Sellers not there. And I'm not discrediting Vanderbilt at all, but it is what it is. Sellers is a man among boys who's on the field. So it's a question mark, and now looks like he's going to be probable for the game tomorrow night in Missouri. 4th ranked Miami of Florida taking on the Florida Gators in Coral Gables tomorrow night. 20th ranked Vanderbilt, speaking of the Commodores, hosting Georgia State, should be no problem there. A top 25 matchup on a team that I feel is clearly overrated. 9th ranked Illinois and 19th ranked Indiana. The Fighting Illini is not, I'm sorry if you're an Illini fan, and hopefully you'll prove me wrong, but they are not, in my opinion, the 9th ranked team in the country. Nah. So 19th ranked Indiana will be their opposition in Bloomington tomorrow night. 3rd ranked LSU with Southeastern Louisiana. 8th ranked Texas. Saw where Brian Kelly kind of got wild on the post-game press conference. He got after one of the journalists to the point where he went back, felt like he needed to apologize to him. You know, I see both sides. I mean, I watch some of these press conferences, and I'm thinking some of these people, I think they just want to hear themselves talk because they ask some of the dumbest questions in the world. And so, hello, Darrell Willocks. Thank you for watching, sir. It's been a while to see you on the screen. So Kelly got after one of the reporters. So, what about your third down efficiency? He said, we just beat Florida, guys. Can we just enjoy the win? And I get that. So they just, I don't know. They go over the top of some of these journalists, some of these questions. They're really, I think, really goofy and really unwarranted, but that's just me. 8th ranked Texas will be hosting Sam Houston State. Arch Manning keeps saying he's got to get better. Well, when's that going to happen? Maybe it'll be tomorrow because the Texas fans booed him. It's got to be pretty tough for an 18-year-old kid, 19-year-old kid. It's tough for any of us. But to go out on your home field and get booed, that's, it's tough. It's tough business. And then 25th ranked Southern Cal will be hosting Michigan State. That's the top 25 games for tomorrow. East Tennessee State hosting the Elon Phoenix at William B. Green Stadium. That'll be coming up tomorrow. So here is the flowers for $12.99. Check this out. Is this not gorgeous? Two-tone flowers. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm into pumpkins. You like pumpkins? David Lyons going to be here with Brummett Sports Shop. Check his pumpkin out for $5.99. Good night. Look at these. Got them in stock at all food cities. Carving, put them on the porch. They got the carving kits as well. They got the little ones. Let's put this over here because he's getting ready to do a show and tell. So I'm just telling you, if you like pumpkins, this is your pumpkin headquarters at all Food City locations. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We got Show and Tell by David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop. Hello, Julie Estep. Thank you for watching. She is, her husband and her father-in-law want Tom Taylor shirts. So we got people wanting shirts now. We're going to get some shirts made, some T-shirts that say Tom Taylor Sports, which is the logo up here in the corner you see right there, and the ball cap. Got that from Brummett Sports Shop. Man, he got me that ball cap last week. Everywhere I wore it, the Big E, I guess it's that one, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Everybody wants to know where I got that hat. I said, well, where else? Brummett Sports Shop. Are you kidding me? That's the place. Be loyal, buy local. Love promoting him. He's going to join us next right after this time out from one of our great sponsors. And let's see who's going to come up and line it up. And how about Container Man on the Tom Taylor Sports.
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
Steins with a special song. Take it away, Axel.
The Eagle Center is right downtown. The second block is where we're found. We have crocs and clocks and a lot of things. Tools and glass and shiny rings. Coins and books and mirrors too. All these things just waiting for you. Beautiful furniture and much, much more. You gotta come visit our store.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No, I'm loving this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is great. I'm a T-shirt geek. I got my girls now. Everywhere I go, I got to buy a T-shirt or get something that's got something on it. So anyway, this is fleece too, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh man, you talking about going to be warm?
It's like a microfiber fleece.
So cold weather's coming. Unfortunately, we'll be out doing football games in October and hopefully November, deep into November, making a playoff run. And there it is. It is zipped. Quarter zip. Tom Taylor Sports. Can they see it? I got it up there. Can you see it? Am I doing it right?
Yep, you got it.
I'm being your Vanna.
Oh yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, or vanilla. Banana.
Yeah.
Look at this, man. I love this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, again, where my logo is, just envision your school or church or business, whatever logo you want to put on there.
Yep.
That is awesome. Thank you, sir. That is
You're
great.
very welcome.
That is, the ball cap. Show them your cap because this ball cap is everybody wants this cap. This one I'm going to be wearing tonight at the broadcast when we go to Rogersville, down to Cherokee. There you go. Brummett's on the side, Tuffy on the back. There's the Big E. So if you have any other school that you can put letters on just like that, right?
Oh,
Different
yeah,
colors?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we do have this same one that doesn't have Brummett's on the side. We kind of did it. We got the same amount of each just to see if it mattered to people or not.
Yeah.
So
I want mine with Brummett's on the side. I'm proud.
Well,
Look
we
here.
appreciate it.
Look at here. Check this out. He made me a Tom Taylor Sports, Brummett Sports Shop, Cyclones, mouse pad. So
I like to piddle a little.
you do, and I love it. So I love to be his model, so for lack of a better term. So he sits down and he got to rub it in me. He said, guess where I was at last week? I thought, when he says that, we've been working together about 2 years. It makes me nervous because I don't know how to guess where I was. I'm thinking, do I really want to know where he was?
It's either the White House or jail, and anywhere in between.
But in this case, it was a cool place. You were at Fenway Park.
Yep. Sunday night, we got to see the Red Sox play the Yankees.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really is. It's one of those bucket lists you got to go, right?
Oh yeah, it's great because you go, you sit down. I mean, I watched some of it, but I'm not really partial to any team. We pulled for the Red Sox because it was a home team, but everybody was nice, cordial. I mean, yeah, people would say stuff, but no fights. Great atmosphere. I mean, it really was, and we'd do it again in a heartbeat.
So, I don't know how much they were, but are tickets hard to get?
I don't think so. I don't know. Bree got them.
Bree got
Actually, today's our 10th wedding anniversary, so we went to Boston for our anniversary, and that was one of the things. So she's been blessed with me for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
She's on nerve medicine.
So we dated for 5. It took me that long to talk her into it.
Talk her into it?
Yeah.
Where'd you take her on? Well, this may set the table. Where did you take her on your first date? That may have been the reason why she
Outback.
went to the Outback.
Yeah.
Got a blooming onion.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, if you don't have a sense of humor, let's enjoy the meal and go our separate ways.
Go our separate ways.
Because it's going to be a rough road for you.
Yeah, but she has a great sense of humor.
Well, 2 years in, she said, you were serious when you said that.
And you guys have what, two youngins?
Yep.
2 beautiful
Finn,
children.
he's 6, and Sadie's 2.5.
There you go. So happy anniversary. She's a good lady. So, and you're a good guy. Hello, Junior Campbell. Hello to Lori Trombley. Trombley, that's a new name. Trombley. Thank you for watching. So we got show and tell. Be loyal, buy local. No matter where you're watching, anywhere in the country, we got them all over the country. You can get on the website and you can order things and they will ship it. You ship. Give me some states you ship to.
Texas, Ohio, let's see, Wisconsin, Minnesota, California. I mean,
from right here in little Elizabethton, town of 14,000.
Yep.
And he'll ship it across town. He'll bring it to you from wherever you are across the regions. You have local schools. Of course, Elizabethton, you've done work for Hampton.
Yep. Unaka, Happy Valley, Cloudland, David Crockett, Daniel Boone,
Science Hill,
Tennessee High,
Greenville,
Gate City, Twin Springs,
12.
And the list goes on.
Goes on and on. Dobbins Bennett.
Yes, and Dobbins Bennett.
Yep.
There's a Christian place down in Greenville. We just started doing some stuff for them.
Towering Oaks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Towering Oaks. We've done some stuff
Yep.
for Towering Oaks.
So they can do it local. They can do it out of state. They can do it across the state. Whatever. Be loyal. Buy local. And buy it from Brummett Sports Shop. They're based here in Elizabethton. So we've got show and tell. Here we go. What we got first?
So
we'll do the crystal.
Yeah, we'll do this.
Wow.
So this right here is a crystal cup that we offer. We've sold them plain just like that and put a engraved plate on the side. And I've done them on a pedestal. So glue it down to a pedestal, make it like a, what do they call those? Perpetuals.
Perpetuals?
Yep.
We can update it all the time?
Yep, so you can put names all the way around the bottom of it. So
is that not awesome? Look at that. That is great. Love it, love it, love it.
We do those we've done those for Tusculum.
I think it's heavy too. I mean, this is glass.
Crystal.
Or crystal, rather.
Yep.
They said crystal. It's crystal, not glass. It's crystal. This is nice. Very nice. So what we're doing, we do this every week when he's not covered up, and he's normally covered up, but when he gets here, what we're doing is giving you thought starters. Hey, man, what if he could do this for such and such? And that's how we get it rolling. So, crystal. And you probably get different size. You get a bigger one, too, right?
Yep, bigger, smaller. And then we've got on our website, if you go to the drop-down page, we've got one that says awards. It takes you, there's several different options. You can go in there and look, and all that. It's got that in there. It's got all kinds of different options that you can go look at as far as awards, plaques, trophies, medals, all of it. You can go look at everything that we offer. If you find something, just copy down the SKU number or the part number, bring it in, we can get it for you.
Hello, Patsy Lyons. You know Patsy?
Yeah. I've been running so hard, I've been by to see her, so she's probably mad at me.
Well,
I need to get by there.
You can walk through the door and it'll be okay.
Yeah,
she sees that boy come to the door, everything will be okay.
Yeah, I was the first grandson, grandchild. So
first grandchild. So There you go. So hello, Miss Patsy. Hello to Gene Nelson. Hello to Darryl Willocks. All right, what's next? We have.
So this right here is a smaller sublimated plaque. And yeah, University High, we do some stuff for them as well.
That's 14 schools. Okay.
Yep. So that right there, I mean, they told us what they wanted. I designed it, sent them a proof. They said, yep, that's what we want. And that's what we made.
So sublimated means it's soaked into the.
Yep.
Into the. This is plastic.
So it's got a special film over top of it.
Yeah, okay.
And it soaks down into that film. And once it's in, it's in. So
hello to Tamala Combs. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you, ma'am.
So this one right here, it's just a larger version of what you just saw. Just showing we can do pictures on it as well.
Really? You can send a picture and have it put on a plaque of anything?
Yep.
Wow. Look at that. This is Elijah Pierce White, class of 2025. This is, looks like swimming.
Yep.
Long course and short course and his times. That's pretty cool. This is which school?
I think he was a
homeschooler.
Yep. But
Elijah Pierce White, he goes by. So there you go. That's a plaque of his accomplishments. And so you can do that.
Yeah. So I mean, if you can design it on the computer, I can put it on a plaque.
Absolutely.
These right here, the film is on the plaque, but if you want something behind it, I have sublimated metal. I can get a regular plaque and I can put metal behind it if you want orange back with a black for Elizabethton or however you want it.
Hello to Carson Street. That's a new name. Thank you for watching, sir. Appreciate you. We're live here again at Food City. We're talking to our buddy see on the screen, Brummett Sports Shop. They ship all over the country. They ship anywhere, and we'll tell you more about that. Here's another one coming up. This is a Cyclone. The Mr. Cyclone Award goes to Callan Reed, Tia Duggar Junior High School, 2024-2025.
Yep, that was one I think we had the name put on it from the year before, so we had to redo that before they picked it up. So we just had that one as an example. That's kind of, when you think of a plaque, that's what you think of. So the top piece is a Mylar, and then the gold piece holding it's a Mylar holder. So we can get all different styles of Mylar holders. They're gold, we've got silver, we've got black and gold. And then I've got sublimated discs. So if you want a special design in the Mylar, you send it to me, I can get it on there.
There you go, folks. Think of your school or your business, your church. He does the perpetuals where you've, like employee of the month or whatever, you had to put a new plate on every month on a plaque or a trophy or this piece of crystal. He can do that for you too. So the only thing that stops you is your imagination, your creativity is basically what it comes down to.
And then this is a example of a medal. The back of it's one of those sublimated discs I was talking about.
There's the orange and black ribbon. You get all the different color ribbons you want. There's Toughies. You can put your favorite school's logo or letter or number or whatever.
On the back, I mean, you can put, if it's a tournament, what tournament it is, if you want a special background, you want a picture on it, whatever. I do have the ability to do a fully sublimated metal. So it's just a disc, and you can put whatever design you want on the front and whatever wordage or verbiage you want on the back.
Awesome. Good stuff, folks. All this available again in Brummett's. Now we get into the close. No, we got one more medal.
Yep, I was just going to show this one. This is one we do most of our medals like this. That is our diamond tipped engraving.
Let's see if I can
So
show
a lot of
it for
people
you up there.
they don't do that as much anymore, and I know why, because the machine that we use is made in 1984.
Yeah.
So
a little outdated.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it still works, so
this is Hunter Youth Club Cheer Aubrey Buckles 2023-2024. So just use an example with there's your different color ribbons, blue and gold for this team. And so I don't think it's showing up like it should on the computer, but gives you an idea. There is engraving on the back. So there you go. What's those cost?
So this one right here is a nicer metal. You'll see it's got 3 different types of metal. It's got like your whatever the metal's made out of. And it's got silver here, and it's got a gold metal here. So these are normally $8, maybe a little bit more, but just our standard metals, they're $5, and that includes the engraving and the ribbon.
That's turnkey. It's the whole thing.
Yep.
For $5 $5 a metal. Can't beat it, folks. Again, we got more show and tell. Remember, there's 96 days till Christmas Eve. Why are you telling me that, Tom? Because you need to get the Letterman jacket ordered now.
Yep.
Cause
So I've got a couple on order that I'm going to bring in hopefully next week if they're in by then. It is a New Era varsity jacket, but it's all wool. The coat itself, if you come in and buy it from us, blank is $64, and you can do the same to it as you do to a Letterman jacket. We have found a lady that will do tackle twill, so we're going to start with her and kind of get a price list set up and start offering that. So
that's awesome.
That's something people have asked about in the past, and we just happened to stumble across this lady. So
there you go.
Good thing to offer.
It's another thing to offer from Brummett Sports Shop. Website is
BrummettSportsShop.com, and on Facebook and Instagram, Brummett Sports Shop. And if you've got questions, you can call us at 423-542-2321 or send us an email at brummets1945@gmail.com.
You do that in sleep, can't you?
Yep, I've done it a time or two.
Yeah, he can. It's just remember, he's popping it out. So, BrummettSportsShop.com is where you want to start if you got a computer or a website. All right, more apparel. Oh, here we go. That
is a sublimated glass coffee mug or tea glass, whatever you'd like to use it for. Hot cocoa, whatever. Wow. So what that is, you want a design on it, I can do the same thing that I did with the medals and the plaques. Design it and heat press it on there.
Coffee mug, I guess.
Yep.
Couldn't it? Hot
and
chocolate,
I can make them
coffee.
in white. I've got them black, white, and the clear. And I've got that. I can get that one in a taller one, like a pint glass.
Different sizes for that. It's another thought starter. Yep. So.
All right. So.
Now we get into apparel.
Yep. This right here is a crop top sweatshirt.
I'll hold it for you. Crop top. That's a midi or halfie, right?
Yep. So the middle of it's a little bit shorter, but it's a sweatshirt. It's got the thumb holes cut in it. Some people like that. They hook their thumbs, keep their sleeves down. We've got that in blue, maroon, white, and black.
Teresa's watches on the phone as she's shopping in Food City. There you go. What a game. You're right. It was a heck of a game. Hampton Bulldogs. This is a midi with the holes, thumbs.
Yep.
I've never seen this before. This is neat.
Yep. So we can do that. We've got any transfer we have, we can put on that. We do have just the regular T-shirt crop tops. So come in, design what you want, and we can put it on there.
Price point on that is? Yeah.
Yep. I ripped the price tag off somewhere, but I think they're probably around 25.
Yep. And it's sublimated too, right?
No, this one's got a heat transfer on it. If it's white, I can do a sublimation to it.
Okay.
Or gray. So with the sublimation, the way it works is the ink has to be darker than what I'm putting it on. So if it's a black, it won't show up. But if it's white, I can put any color you want on it.
Makes sense. We're here live again at Food City. We got a couple more here show and tells. This is another one. Weather's going to change. We're in the 80s next week. Of course, this is the last weekend of summer. First day of fall was Monday, so you know cooler weather's coming.
So these right here, this is just a practice jersey. We've got a few in stock. If you need some, we can get them in all different colors. You can come in and order them. That right there is, one of our cheaper ones. You can use it for football, whatever you need, really. We have basketball just the same. So.
$22.
Yep.
There you go. Mesh. So there you go. We've got another one that's a different color, right?
Well, this one right here is what we call a replica jersey. So if a mom wants to come in and make a jersey like their child's, it's $22, but we can put a transfer on the front and name a number on the back. So I think we did last year for some of the senior moms. We did for Elizabethton, did black with glitter transfer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So it was orange glitter. I still got that all over the shop floor. I can't get rid of it.
Cyclone football coming up tonight. 8th ranked Elizabethton on the road to Cherokee. One of our sponsors will be, obviously, Brummett Sports Shop. We're very excited about that. We'll go in there. Richard Van Us, yours truly, bringing it to you beginning at 6:50 tonight, audio only from the land of the Chiefs. So I'm looking forward to going down there. It's a cool place to go. So
this right here is one of our basketball jerseys, practice jerseys. So we've got those in because if you want to play, different teams with your regular group, you can have them put those on, and they'll stand out. I promise you.
yeah, that's a lime green that jumps out at you.
I
So
got something right over here I forgot to grab.
we're here live at Food City on a Food City Friday. We've got Axel Stein's coming in here in a few minutes for a little award. We're going to get a little presentation. Oh, a traction mat.
Yep. So this just came in. The FedEx guy dropped it off when I was walking out, so I opened the box and yanked it out. It's a traction mat for basketball. It comes with replaceable sheets there.
There you go. Let me put that for him.
Yep. So you can stick that beside your bench. And
Basketball for grip
Yep.
traction. If the floors are dirty and dusty and you can step on this, you got instant traction.
Yep.
So, and price point on this is how much? There's 60 sheets, so this will last a while.
Yeah. We'll have to go back and price it. Like I said, it just came in.
Yep. So they're always getting something new all the time. Just got a new machine in not too long. Did even more things they can help you out with. So,
Yep. So we're getting into more of the in-house embroidery, so we can kind of we want to do more custom stuff. So if you come in and say, hey, I want XYZ, we can turn that around quicker and make Chanel patches for the Letterman jackets in-house. So
I'm liking this. I won't need it today. It's going to be in the 80s, but I'll need it soon enough. That is sweet looking.
Yep.
I like it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well,
Nike
thank you for all you
swoosh.
do for us.
Oh man, I love this. So, and it's fleece. Yeah, gonna be cold up in that press box at some point. I hope not. I wish it stays 80, but ain't gonna happen. You know that. In fact, I read where for as many hot days we've had this summer, we had like 12 or 13 days in a row over 90. So they're telling us now that it's gonna be that cold coming up in the winter. We're gonna have a lot of snow and cold weather, and they said that last year didn't happen, but
Yeah.
if it does, he sells toboggans and he sells.
Yep, I've got some toboggans on the way in. New Era toboggans, Nike toboggans, a couple North Face toboggans. So we've got our normal stuff that, kind of, I won't say not non-brand, but not your mainstream brands, but we're still, we're offering more of our higher end, I would say.
I bought a jacket down there last year. In fact, I bought it here on the show. He came and showed it off, and I bought it. And so it's plastic, not plastic, vinyl. On the inside, it's fleece. And I wore it during baseball season. It was colder than whiz in the press box. Never got cold, man. Those things, I'll try to remember to bring that next week and show, because it's worth you ordering it from him, because I can tell you firsthand, it is warm and toasty, and you don't get cold in this jacket. It's I think this I bought two. One has a hoodie, one does not, but they are very, very warm, and this will be warm too, this fleece. All right, moving on. Speaking of, is that fleece right there? No,
This is
it's a polo.
Yep. This is a New Era polo in large.
There you go.
So that's one of our newer brands. That's why, I've brought some more of it on recently. And they're doing a lot of good things. They've got I think you got one. It's the short sleeve hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get those, get the long sleeve hoodie. Really, the sky's the limit with what all we can get right now.
Hello, Sage Nave. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you, young lady, very much. Hello, Junior. That's my Sunday school teacher, so I got to sit up straight when he'll come up and correct me at church on Sunday. So
yeah, you don't want them having a Bible lesson on you.
no, that'll clear him out. Have Bible lesson on me.
Yeah.
We have some hats. This is the one you got on, right?
Yep. So the difference is this one doesn't have the brummets on the side. It's just the E on the front and Tuffy on the back.
So you could have H, a U, an SH,
HV,
a DB,
Yep.
anything you want out there. Boone, Crockett, Dobbins Bennett, Twin Springs, Gate City, whatever you want.
Yeah, and that hat right there comes in 1,000 different colors.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I wore this last week down to Volunteer. We sit outside the press box. I had 3 people say, "Where'd you get that hat?" I pointed to the side of my hat because there's Roman Sports on the side of it. So it's a good-looking hat. And so imagine your team's colors and the letter, and you can have it ordered.
Yep.
Here's Cloudland.
Yep. So this is the Game. It's one of the newer brands we've got. So that's a fitted, and it's kind of I guess a hybrid. It's got the laser cut vents in the side, but not in the back. That's going to be a flat bill. We can get those pre-curved flat bills, however you want them. Snapback, stretch fit, fitted. So, and with that, they do have a custom branch. The only issue is, they can make any color combination. If you want lime green and pink and then the cloudland sea on it, they can do it, but it's a 5-week lead time. So it's a little bit longer. A lot of people don't have that much time, but if you're wanting something and it's going to be first of the year and that's what you want to do, come by and see us. We can get it designed for you.
We talked earlier, 96 days till Christmas Eve. You think, well, I don't want to think about it. Well, okay, but you may want to think about buying something now and kind of hiding it away, and that way you'll know where it's at. And so this would be a good time to go down and take a look at it, or at least go down and kind of kick around some ideas for Christmas shopping. By the way, Cover Bridge Days in downtown Elizabethton this weekend. Tonight at Seldom Seen will be the star attraction, this bluegrass band, free. Tomorrow night's Daly and Vincent, free. Every time they have been booked at the Appalachian Fair over the years, they've sold out. So this is free tonight. Tomorrow night's Daly and Vincent. And on Sunday, the Martins, Judy, Joyce, and Jonathan, it's a family singer. You see them on the Gaither videos a lot, the Martins, and they're going to be 4:30 on Sunday, free concert. So free music all weekend long, free food. The Cover Bridge Days over my shoulder, about 1,000 yards up the street where they are in downtown Elizabethton. It started at 11 o'clock, so it's an hour and a half into it.
Well, you'll have to run Dad out of there with a dirty mop.
You what?
You'll have to run Dad out of there with a dirty mop. You got free bluegrass and free music and
He'll
free food.
He'll be plopped right there, won't he?
Oh, Lord, he'll grow to the ground.
He's referencing his father, Dickie Lyons, of course. Here is a Hampton Bulldog hat. I like this one, too. Tell us about this one.
So that one out there, that's a patch that we had made and sewn on. That's a Richardson 112. That's one of our more popular hats. We can do any patch you want on that. We can get any kind of color, style in Richardson that you want. I like this. I think the white really makes it stand out.
Pops, yep, it does. Very well, good point. And then we've got 2 more caps.
So this one right here is a digital camo. We can get that in about 4 or 5 different colors, brown, tan, that gray, and the olive. So again, you can order that. We can put whatever team you want on it.
Joseph Taylor joins us coming up. We're going to recap last night's barn burner, 34-30. T.A. Duggar came from behind to win the ball game, stay undefeated at 6-0. 64 points in a middle school game in 8-minute quarters. What's that tell you? It's a high-powered offense. So I like these too. These are lids.
Boonie bucket hats.
Bucket hats.
Yeah. Some call them boonie hats. So we've got that. We've got that in white with black, black with orange underneath, gray and black, all gray. Then I got a gray and maroon. We got about any color you want for any of the local schools.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, buy it at Brummett's. BrummettSportShopTN.com. Phone number is 542
2321
2321, area code 423. So anything you've seen here, you can call them up and say, hey, can you do this? Hey, we are needing this. Yep. It could be a middle school, it could be an elementary school, it could be cheerleaders, it could be a track team, swim team, it could be a church, it could be a corporation or a company. Anything that you can put your logo on, whether you're any of those folks, they can do it for you and do it well. So, good segment, sir.
Well, we appreciate it.
Love that hat. More of that. Oh, that's what I'll have on tonight. We go to Cherokee to battle the Chiefs, the 8th-ranked team in the state, Elizabethton Cyclones, and the Cherokee Chiefs coming up tonight from Rogersville. See you next week.
I'll be here next week.
Next week, you'll be right back in here. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this from, let's see, I have not played my buddy for a while. Let's bring him in. The services offered at Physical Therapy Services on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. This is Smith from Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Things that you do, maybe some things folks don't realize you do at PTS.
So a lot of people think that we hang our hat on sports, and providing sports coverage, which we do, and we do a very good job with that. I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but there's a reason that we've been doing this since 1976, and we continue to be the go-to people for this. But some of the things that we treat that people don't realize that we treat is just generalized deconditioning. People that aren't able to get up out of chairs, people that aren't able to work, people that want to be able to go and see their grandkids play sports, but they can't make it from the parking lot into the stadium. So we help people do that. Vertigo. We do a lot of vertigo work and a lot of dizziness work. We're one of the few vertigo from the American Balance Institute, one of the few vertigo clinics within the state of Tennessee. We do a fantastic job with that as well. And the other thing is, because we've been in business for so long, we are very well integrated within the healthcare system of Northeast Tennessee and outside of Northeast Tennessee. So if we can't help you, we can refer you to the right people that can provide you with the appropriate care.
Awesome. A lot of things. Website, how do we find your website? What's there?
ptstn.net. You'll find our information, contact information. We're currently redoing our website, trying to make it better and updated. Really, the best way to get in touch with us is to call us or stop by, set up for a consultation, and we can point you in the right direction. Whether we're pointing back at us to get you taken care of, or we are pointing you to one of our fellow clinics and fellow physicians.
Phone number is
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, PTS, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we got Taylor and Taylor and Taylor yesterday with the trifecta. Weston on the camera, and then, of course, I did the play-by-play, and my man here did the color commentating. What a football game.
That was so exciting. Probably, I mean, just off the top of my head, the most exciting junior high football game that I've covered. I mean, last year against Greenville was also pretty exciting, but, this one turned out better in our favor, so a little bit more exciting, right?
Heck of a football game. 34-30. Jaden Johnson got a pummel recovery for Ted Duggar to get it started. First quarter ended scoreless. Rowan Smith, kid can play, 57-yard run for Liberty Bell. Akins, who's number 3, he was a load.
Oh, my goodness.
He is a moose. 2-point conversion, and I say it in a complimentary way, 8-0. Why do you have to, in 2025, call somebody a moose, have to make it a clarification? In football, if you say moose, you know he's a big old boy.
That's a compliment.
It is a compliment, and he is a heck of a player. Then he'd come right back and get a touchdown. Aiken, a 5-yard run, same kid. Breck Long caught the touchdown or 2-point conversion from Young. So it's 16-0, where he could really get going. An 8-minute quarter, they hadn't even played 3 minutes. We're down 16-zip, and we went, uh-oh. Joseph Taylor, as he would and did so well at color commentating, said, Tom, this is a big answer drive for the Cyclones, and they answered. Tyson Elliott, 26-yard run. The 2-point conversion, described that because it was a thing of beauty. It had 3 guys involved.
So, if you remember several years ago in the Super Bowl, they ran the Philly special. We'd call this one the Cyclone special because Elliott took the snap, our running back, pitched the ball to Ryder Witten, who was at receiver, who then threw the ball to Creed Baker, who was quarterback but had kind of leaked out into the flat, wide open, beautiful play.
Yep.
Cyclone special.
2-point conversion makes it 16-8. Carson Lyons gets a pummel recovery, then we go right back down the field, and Carson Lyons runs it in himself, ultimately a 40-yard run. 2-point conversion failed at 16-14 Liberty Bell. Then Creed Baker picks off a pass with 15 seconds to go in the period, returns at 85 yards for touchdown. On the pick, quarterback turned defensive specialist. 2-point conversion failed. It's 20-16. Then on the kickoff, Ryder Witten got the pummel recovery in the kickoff.
Yeah.
We couldn't do anything with it. We ultimately threw an interception into the first half, and so he did that with 11 seconds to go in the half. And so halftime, it's 20-16. We said it was going to be a barn burner in the second half, and we weren't disappointed.
Not at all. Young
had a 4-yard pass to Smith, Rowan Smith, and then Young another 2-point conversion to Smith to make the score 24-20 Liberty Bell. That's into the third quarter, 24-20. We went rut-row. And then Cyclone football, here we go. We come into the fourth quarter. It was a Carson Lyons, 19-yard run, 26-24. Then Drake Litton got the 2-point conversion from Creed Baker to make it 28-24. We're not done. With a minute 42 to go in the football game, Kellum gets a run in from 42 yards out. We had him, I think it was, if I remember right, it's third or fourth down. He broke loose for a 42-yard gallop for a touchdown. Young's 2-point conversion failed. It's 30-28 Liberty Bell. With a minute 42 to play, you're down 2 points. Can you win the game? Down the field they went. And ultimately, it was a 10-yard pass from Creed Baker to Drake Litton in the end zone. And then the 2-point, Creed Baker, 10-yard, and then the 2-point conversion makes it 34-30. We hang on to win the game.
Just that second half was edge of your seat. Just everything you'd want. You and I were talking. When you're doing a game, you want exciting. You want the Cyclones to win, but you want it to be exciting, and we got both. So we were absolutely treated last night to an excellent football game.
So, Mr. Bowles was your player of the game.
He was everywhere on defense.
Nolan Bowles, number 25. Creed Baker, player of the game. I had to do 4 last night. I'm sure I'll put poor Travis Deli out of business, giving away free sandwiches to the tune of 4. But how could you not give it to Drake Litton and Carson Lyons? There could have been more, but 4, I mean, that's pretty strong. Nolan Bowles, Creed Baker, Drake Litton, and Carson Lyons. They go 6-0. We got Crockett coming in for 8th grade night next week. We'll do that one, and we'll do the JV game. We'll do them both next week because the last game of the season at home. It'll be 8th grade night, and then we'll go to Greenville in the 2nd. And I guess, I don't know what their record is. I would assume they're in the hunt for the championship. I don't know. They normally are. But Liberty Bell goes back to John City 3-2. That's a good football team.
That is a good football team. Stacy Carter, Science Hill's got to be excited because Liberty Bell and Indian Trail both feed into Science Hill. Both of them are good this year. Now the keys or the problem at Science Hill is, can you get all those kids to come out for football? That for whatever reason they don't, once they get to high school, they don't want to play as much. So if he's able to get those kids to come out, the future's bright at Science Hill. The future's bright at Elizabethton as well. I mean, that was a joy to watch last night.
Axel Steins joins us coming up here in a few minutes. Lucas Honeycutt will join us here in a few minutes, the basketball coach for Elizabethton. We got Cyclone football tonight, 8th-ranked team in the state. We will travel to Cherokee for the big showdown tonight. They're undefeated. Our 2nd consecutive week we're playing an undefeated team. So we'll be ready to go with that one. 6:50 airtime. 7:30 kickoff from Cherokee High School. If you're going down, you can go 2 ways. Go down the interstate, which I'm not, down 81 because normally it's packed on a Friday night. And then there's also some construction out there at the split. So, or not the split, but the intersection of 26 and 81. They're usually backed up there right now working on the road. Or you can go on through and 11W and go down that way, which is what I'm going to do. Go down to Cherokee that way through Kingsport. So either way, drive carefully, go early. And all the stands are on one side, and that was a game 2 years ago. We got canceled on Friday night for lightning. We had to come back and finish it on a Sunday, and we did. 163-6 once we got back down there. Last year we beat them 41-13, so we've won 5 in a row. We're 11-2 lifetime against Cherokee, and all that means absolutely nothing. Tonight when we put it on the 10, kick it off at 7:30, it's like, okay, whatever that all means goes right out the window because it's time to get serious and see who's going to win the game.
I remember last year's game. I was just a fan in the stands. It was a home game, and I came away very impressed with Cherokee's quarterback, and he's back this year. So it's going to be a tough game. It's not, a lot of times the teams in our conference schedule not always that good, right? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that's the case tonight. We're going to have our hands full.
Going to be a good football game.
Yep.
They've got a great quarterback in Landon Jeffers. We've got a great quarterback in Rhett Slagle. So it's going to be, and he's played it. I played it for a while, but it all comes back down to who wins in the trenches. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Who can dominate and control the line of scrimmage, and we'll see how that goes tonight. We'll be ready to roll at 6:50, audio only. And so we're very excited. Got news that the football field is going to get a new turf at Christmas time. We're going to put down a new turf, and it's going to be with an orange boundary on it this time. And every 5 yards will be a different. It's going to be 2 shades of green. You've seen this all the time with other fields, but it's going to be a darker green, lighter green to show every 5 yards a different look. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
That's exciting.
Yep. So you win it last year, 41-13. Red Slug had a 9-yard run. The Train scored twice. Justice Wallen scored a touchdown. Jeffers had a 73-yard run for Cherokee. So I mean, he's got some wheels. 2 years ago, we win 63-6. Jeriah Griffin, who's moved on and graduated, as has Luke Whaley, as has Cam Baker, as has Caleb Holzer. All those guys had touchdowns. I went back and looked. I don't remember the last time I called a ball game in a high school where you had a kickoff return for a touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown in the same game. Very much unheard of. Jeriah Griffin had a 85-yard punt return, and Luke Whaley had a 75-yard kickoff return in the same game 2 years ago. We won at 63-6. So all that sounds good for a broadcaster, but the bottom line is you strap it on and go.
That's right.
We'll have that for you tonight at 6:50. Tennessee and Alabama, Birmingham tomorrow. Is this going to be a sacrificial lamb? They're going to prove a point.
Yep, sure enough.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a name your score game. If you're Tennessee, you want to get in there. You want to execute. You want to get your guys out. Play some young guys. Just try to get out of that game with no injuries. That's the name of the game tomorrow.
Florida,
UAB coming in, getting their paycheck, go home.
1.6.
Yeah. So
taking one for the team.
That's right.
And put one in the deposit in the account Monday morning. You got it. That's what's going to happen because then Tennessee goes next week to Mississippi State, which will be a whole different ball game. They had a big quality win against Arizona State last week, so they may be getting things turned around down in Starkville. We'll see that. Take care of that next week. Auburn and Oklahoma, number 22 against number 11. Who you like there?
Oklahoma. That's going to be really tough for Jackson Arnold to come back to Oklahoma. They're going to, the crowd's going to be all over him. That's a tough ask for Auburn. I got the Sooners in that one.
Got the Sooners. Then you've got Florida going to Miami of Florida. Can Napier come back off the LSU game, get a W?
I don't think so. I think that thing's too far gone now. It shocked me if Florida pulled it off.
Would you think he's in trouble?
I think that they're going to fire him, but I believe they're trying to wait till mid-season so they don't have a mass exodus. But to me, that sets the wrong example for the program too. But that's just my 2 cents. But I think he's as good as gone.
So they got a tough schedule. So I talked about this earlier in the week. So I've got it right here. Donna, Paula. Oh, here it is. Yeah, got it right here. The Florida Gators, after tomorrow night at at Miami of Florida, open date. There may be a change there at that open date. And again, I'm not advocating anybody lose their job, but it is a performance-based business. Then Florida will come back home with Texas. Then they go to Texas A&M. Then they come back home to Mississippi State, another open date. Then they got Georgia in Jacksonville. They go to Kentucky. They go to Ole Miss, and they finish up the season home against Tennessee and Florida State.
I mean that no one's got a more difficult road to hoe. That's 100% sure. And the thing is, when you schedule years out in advance, Florida State's on their schedule every year, but Miami has come and gone on their schedule. Well, it just so happens this year they're up. Just so happens they're playing South Florida, and South Florida is able to knock them off. Like it's just just a series of unfortunate events for them. You know what I mean?
Your wife said he's coming today. He likes to come be on your show, and I'm glad you do get to come be on my show. You'll be with me on Thursday too, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Yeah. So it's good. You're not a big NFL guy, are you?
Not necessarily.
No, you're a big college guy.
Yeah.
So Ohio State, you okay being number one in the country?
Yeah, they haven't looked all that impressive, but no one else can really say that they've looked more. Georgia probably has the best win of anybody at Tennessee, so Georgia should probably be number one, but we're splitting hairs at this point. You know what I mean?
We are, and so we'll see. It'll all, as Mom used to say, it'll all come out in the wash.
Yeah, for sure.
Before it's all said and done. See you next Thursday?
Yes, sir.
He said, tell them again about Zero at Albion Nursing Home. I love it. Zero deficiencies. Tell them.
So when you have a nursing home, you're subjected to Medicare and Medicaid audits once a year. So they came in for their survey, and there were 4 surveyors, and they were training 6 new ones. So there were basically 10 people walking around our facility asking our staff questions, checking on our residents, and they were not able to find any deficiencies. So we we give all the glory to God on that, and a huge shout out to our staff for working so hard. We're just really proud of our team.
No deficiencies.
No deficiencies.
Can't beat that, folks. 0 deficiencies. And they're paid to go in and find something wrong.
Yep.
And everybody will tell you that. Restaurant inspectors, medical facility inspectors, they're all paid to find something. They found zilch. Nothing.
And that team leader told us that was the first deficiency-free survey he had been a part of. So we feel very blessed and fortunate.
Absolutely. All right, quick break. We'll be right back after this. We'll talk to Lucas Honeycutt with Cyclone basketball right after this on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cannon's Fine Home Furnishing. Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton?
When everything goes corporate and everybody, you walk in and you're customer number 1,799, here you're Tom, and we know who Tom is, we know who you are, and we do it the old-fashioned way, so we're big enough now that we can take care of everybody and we can, get the good deals, we get the volume discounts and all that kind of stuff, and we're one of the last family-owned furniture stores in East Tennessee, but we're small enough that we know who you are and we can take care of you.
Absolutely. Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, at cannonshomestore.com on the internet, and just look up Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings on Facebook.
Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
And the magic phone number to call?
423-543-6937.
Be loyal, buy local. Biden Elizabeth from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And again, with Double C Western Supply, a lot of Western stores out there. What do you feel like separates Double C from all the other competition?
I feel like there's a lot of things that separate us. Our customer service, I feel like we help our customers very well. I feel like we're very friendly, and at least we try to be. We strive to be a friendly, family-based business. I also feel like our prices are very good. I feel like we try to keep our prices and our merchandise to a point that the whole family can shop here. And I mean, some things do have to be a little more expensive just because of the nature, but I feel like we try to keep our prices down low enough. And just we're always just striving to get the next newest merchandise, the best merchandise that we can for them, and just we just try our best to do the best we can all the time. So I feel like, mainly that our customer service and our prices kind of differentiate us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, social media, they're there, and also the website, doublecwestern.com. So, proud sponsor of the show, Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Miss Diana and the great folks at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Amazon doesn't sponsor your ball teams, but Double C Western Supply does. And back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, look who stopped by. Lucas Honeycutt, the boys' head basketball coach. I'm looking at the schedule and say, oh, Tom, it's football season. It is, but tonight's the halfway point of football, which is hard to believe. So, which tells you that it's not that far away. When does practice officially start?
Right after Halloween, basically.
Yeah, 1st of November, which ain't that far away. That's not good English. But they start at Sullivan East on November the 13th and finish up all the way down to Valentine's Day. We'll finish things up against Happy Valley, so a lot of basketball in between. And I think this is really cool. You used to have the McDonald's Classic back in the day. Then it was the Chick-fil-A Classic back in the day. So we're having our Christmas tournament at John Treadway Gymnasium. That's going to be really neat. It's a boys tournament only this year. December the 19th, the 20th, and 22nd on Friday, Saturday, to Monday, right before Christmas. Who all's coming?
So we've got Woodbury Forest out of Virginia, Westridge, Volunteer, Madison, North Carolina, Unicoi, Granger, Daniel Boone, and of course us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Got some local talent, out-of-town talent. So, and it's going to be good. It's going to be the Christmas Classic. It'll be, as we said, we told you the dates, 19, 20, 22nd, going on again at the high school. And let's see, where else you going to going to Gatlinburg Pitt? That's the girls.
We're going to the Classic, this year over at Tennessee High.
Whoa. By invite.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
So they don't bring them unless they know they got a pretty good team, and so we got a pretty good team coming back this year. In fact, Evan Chambers just here a while ago, and I said, "You ready to go?" He grinned and said, "Yes, sir." He can't wait.
He's ready. He's been working hard.
He's a gamer.
Yes.
He's a gym rat.
Yes, he is.
And we need those.
Oh, yeah.
You were a gym rat, weren't you, back in the day? I was, too.
I was.
Oh, yeah, snuck through windows.
Wasn't as good as many as these kids. So.
No, but we snuck in when we could.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Just to shoot one more.
All the time. One
more shot. Remember one time I got caught, the janitor said, "You're not supposed to be in here, Taylor. You're going to," I said, "Let me make one more shot." He turned the lights off. His grins, "All right, make one more." So that's what it takes to be successful, the gym rats. And, go when everybody else is home on the computer playing or fishing or swimming, which is okay. But to improve your game, the guy that I like, Larry Bird, all his teammates in high school said, we're all out doing something. Go by the court. There's Larry working on his game. And I think the proof's in the pudding. So, hello, Joanne Smith. How you doing? Thanks for watching. So, he's one of many coming back here. We got a pretty good nucleus come back here, don't we?
Yeah, we've got for once in a while we've got some seniors coming back.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be heavy senior class this year, and they're coming off a good season, and we want to try to capitalize on that and have some momentum coming into it. And we're just hoping that we get everybody back healthy and have a good season.
We mentioned the obvious, Evan Chambers. Who else coming back?
Hudson Pate, Justin Whitehead, Nathan Bailey, Jackson Buckles will be back.
Wow.
He's getting healthy. He's looking better every day. Both the Wallens, Zach and Justice Wallen, they're having a great football season there as well. Justin too. Justin's kind of on the IR right now, but he'll be back. Everything's went well for him, and we have those guys coming back senior wise, and of course Evan, just got minutes last year as a freshman. He's going to be a big part of what we do this year. Had a good summer. We had a great summer going different places. The guys really kind of gelled with one another. Oak Ridge went to Emory in Virginia, a couple other places. They did a good job. Had more wins than we had losses, so that's always a good thing. But summer's one of those things, kind of figuring things out. So they're looking good.
You get a chance to tweak a little bit, don't you? Get to move things around, move guys around, so experiment a little bit.
Yeah, it helps with that, especially young guys. We had a couple young guys, jump in there and help us out with different times. Bryson Blevins came in and helped us a little bit this summer. Bo Armstrong, the two Taylor boys, Colin and Chase. Those guys were looking good. We've got a couple freshmen in that are playing some minutes. Trey Mathena's making some shots, and just some guys that just look good. You kind of see it during this time of the year. This is the kind of year that's kind of frustrating for me, just kind of your hurry up and wait. So you can work out, you can have open gym, but you're kind of watching for the most part. You can do 3-man workouts, but when they're playing, you kind of got to leave them alone. And but you can still find out some things from that. And we've got some guys playing in a fall league over there, and they're doing well as well over in that. So. Be interesting to see, some other guys. I'm, leaving some guys out, I'm sure, but young guys that, are going to step up and start, playing a lot more minutes.
So the league this year has changed. Unicoi County just went down in classification, so we picked up Daniel Boone. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we got East, Crockett, Boone, Tennessee High, and us. Is that right?
That's right.
5 teams this year in the league. Unicoi County went down. Of course, Hampton went down to, single A, I guess?
Single A, yeah.
And so Unicoi dropped down to 3A, and it's already proven.
Or 2A.
Or 2A. They've already got beneficial that Unicoi County is 10th in the state in football now, so in their classification. So it's already proved to be good for them to drop down. Boone's coming down to our league now, which will be Crockett and Boone, Tennessee High, Sullivan East, and us. I guarantee we're the smallest school in the league, no question.
And in top 5 in enrollment in the state in 3A, 3 of those teams are in that top 5 in 3A. So
there you go.
They got a lot of students, and they may be in there for a short time, or they may be back up. Who knows?
Yeah, but it's a 2-year deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
they'll look at the numbers again. So
classification has been redone for 2 years, and so that's who's going to be in our league. Everything gets started November the 13th, officially, first day of practice, right around the 1st of November, and we'll look up and it'll be here. We got lots of basketball. Goodness. Got home games with Johnson County, Science Hill, the Christmas Classic, Sullivan East, Crockett, Boone, Tennessee High, the conference games. And then you also have Unicoi County. So that's they picked up the Cutlip kid. He transferred.
Yeah,
to,
they picked up a few kids. They picked up a couple.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I just found out the other day. I didn't even know that. I ran into his dad, and so who's no longer at Unicoi County as an assistant principal. He's at DB teaching math.
Teaching math. Yep, that's what I heard.
So there you go. He's and the Cutler boy, and I can't. They're all names. Is it Coda maybe? One of them, the lefty, transferred to go to it is a Dobbins Bennett. So the old transfer portal is kicked in. Do you like that, by the way, high school basketball?
It's weird every day. You know, you kind of like, you know, you hear different things. You know, kids kind of bouncing around here and there. I mean, you know, the way I look at it, you know, we want kids in our program that want to be there. Well, you know, we're going to coach them hard and, you know, try to hold them accountable. And if they're in for that, you know, we'll be just fine. You know, but if they don't, you know, and there's other places, and that's fine. You know, people got their own opinion about things, so. It's kind of the way I see it, and I don't really know where we're going to land on all this, but it's a little strange.
Had Stacy Carter on the show last week, Science football coach. He said, you know, and I knew that, but I forgot that the name, image, and likeness, there are kids being paid in Tennessee in the big city schools. They're getting paid money to play football, which I find amazing. A high school kid getting paid, but they are. So the name, image, and likeness has trickled down from the college level down to the high school level. So
yeah, I mean, everything is a trickle down, you know, from everything to what they're wearing to how they act to, you know, this type of stuff too, you know. So it's part of it. You just got to figure out how to adapt and adjust and, you know, just keep moving.
Your coaching staff, I know Billy Etter down at T. Duggar moved, took a job out of state. He's left.
Yep.
The head coach. So you've shifted some of the coaches around. What's going on there?
Yeah. So Coach Harrison and Coach Blevins that were on my staff are going to go down and you know, handle the middle school duties. Coach Harrison's going to be the head coach, and Coach Blevins is going to assist him, and they're going to you know, hopefully be picking up their third assistant soon. That's kind of big news if it works out from what I hear. And then we took Seth Carter from them. He's going to come up and help us, and then of course Will Robinson's back for me as well. So we've got another spot open that we're looking to fill pretty soon as well. But you know, we looked at kind of some things like that. We found out that you know, Coach Etter might be having an opportunity to kind of do something he really wanted to do.
Yep.
They've got a crazy special ed program down there that's supposed to be, you know, one of the top in the nation. So
at Clemson, right?
Yeah. He had that opportunity, and that's it. That's kind of one of those things that he said he couldn't pass up. So we wish him well, and we appreciate all that he did for us. And you know, now there's a new era coming in, and we'll see how things go. And looking forward to seeing them get to work.
Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Looking forward to working with him. Quick break. We'll be right back. Oh, boy. Axel Stein's in the house next on the Tom Douglas Sports. Stanfield Thomas and Associates, Miss Autumn. So tell folks what STA is all about.
So at STA we do business tax, individual tax, bookkeeping, and payroll. We specialize in QuickBooks. We do offer QuickBooks training, and we have a QuickBooks Pro Advisor, which is Crystal. She's the owner. She can help with the software, training, inventory cleanup, file setup, and payroll reports. We also do month end, which includes reconciling. So yeah, we do a lot.
Do what you do best. Let us do the rest. That's a great, great slogan. Phone number, how do we get a hold of you?
423-968-9112 or at statax.com.
Where do we find you on social media?
You can find us at Stanfield Thomas and Associates on Facebook.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, Stanfield Thomas and Associates of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Football. And back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, ready to roll here. We're joined by the athletic director of the Elizabethton Cyclones, Joe Diaz, with a presentation of sorts. Kind of tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, so Tom, last year, I don't know if you remember, well, I know when you do broadcasts and stuff, like how we have to pay fees to TSSAA whenever it's postseason play.
Yep.
And so that was happening in basketball last year. And so Axel didn't think he was going to be able to do some broadcast over at Tennessee High last year. And so Mr. Brian back here, but Ryan Keith, caught wind of it, and he went to a few people and raised some money for Axel, and so he was able to do those broadcasts last year for, I think it was 2 or 3 games that he did, and so there was such an outpouring of love for Axel that Mr. Keith had a little bit of extra here that he wanted to be able to present to Axel. So Axel didn't even know it, so now he does. But Axel, Mr. Brian Keith, I don't know if you got the check here.
So Axel, what we're doing here, we
wow.
Hopefully you can hear me in the mic.
Yep, you can.
We raised over a little $1,000 to cover the costs we had to incur for all the filming and whatnot, and because so many people reached out on Facebook and they're such a big fan of yours, they gave more than enough to cover those fees and whatnot. So we're giving you a check today for $630.
Wow.
So you can buy some new camera equipment or whatever you want to do to continue all your support of the Cyclones. It's for you, buddy.
Oh, boy. I love it. That's
Here,
very
why
nice.
don't you sit right here, Axel?
Sit down here, Axel. Let's talk about this. So, Axel's been with me on the road show this summer. They were out of school today. That's how I got a chance to come down here and do this. So
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm not laying out. But Tom, I'm back for the first time since August 8th. Oh boy.
That's it. He's my buddy. So that's awesome. So there's the check for $630. So to apply it to whatever you want to do, so you can buy you some more equipment. You're doing something at the high school every day. Tell people what you're doing.
I'm doing this little news broadcast. It's going so good so far.
Is it every day?
Like every week.
Every week. You do it every week. All right.
Yeah.
So how long does it last when you do it? A couple of minutes or a long time?
Like couple of minutes.
Yeah. What do you talk about?
Stuff that's going on in the world of Cyclone sports, which football is at Cherokee tonight.
It is.
Yeah, 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff.
Yes, you're right.
Against the undefeated Chiefs of Cherokee.
And we're ranked 8th in the state. Who's going to help me tonight? Remember? RV.
Richard Van Huss and yours truly.
And yours truly. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I love it. So. You came every day this summer. How many straight days did you come to be on the show?
29 shows.
29 shows. You came every day when he was out of school to come hang out with me?
From show number 2295 up until 2337.
You got it.
Yeah.
Today is 2364.
64, yeah. You're getting closer to 2400.
Mm-hmm. Now, next Friday night's homecoming, and it's the Cyclone Walk. Come about the Cyclone Walk.
Folks, if you have not seen it this summer, so the Cyclone Walk, if you haven't seen it on September the 5th when the Cyclones wore black and when they wore their helmets, they came down the sidewalk. I would high-five them. I also high-fived some of the players. Me and Carrie were, of course, recording live for the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page.
And you were, and so they come down, you give them a high five, don't you?
Yeah.
Back earlier in the year, he came and he ran between the two lines of the cheerleaders. Remember that when they ran out of the school and they were high-fiving Axel?
Yeah, that was the back-to-school bash.
You liked that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, them girls were giving you a high five. You liked that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
boy.
I love it. So you're going to be with us next Friday night, homecoming.
Yeah, Northview Academy coming to town.
What's her nickname?
The Cougars.
The Cougars, you knew that, yeah.
That's what a cougar sounds like.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't know that was coming. That's good. This left ear's not working now, but that's okay. But I'm glad you came. You got that check. Thank you, Mr. Keith. That's very kind of you to do that. Joe, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
These guys are awesome. They are awesome. This kid, I love this kid. Wasn't that long ago, he made me cry. I got that picture of him all. He painted me a picture. I've got it in my studio at home.
Yeah.
He gave it to me.
Yeah, and then after that I would give you my final hug, and then you was like,
yeah.
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 Don't know what else to say.
Don't know what else to say. Now, he gave me a hug on the air, and it's like,
yeah.
I love this kid. So,
yeah.
love him.
Yeah, but I'm back.
You're back, so.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next Friday for the Cyclone Walk.
Oh boy.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this from Brummett Sports Shop on the Tom Taylor Sports. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry Fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike Dry Fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Now, here we are, looking to see, there you are, wave at them. This is Coach Honeycutt's cutie, Hensley Honeycutt. How old are you, by the way? 4. You're 4 years old. All right. Did you go to the beach this summer?
Yeah.
What'd you do at the beach?
Be paid and then be just go home.
You played and then you went home? Did you jump in the water? Did you jump in the waves?
Yeah.
All right. Did you make a sand castle? Did you play in the sand at the beach? Yeah.
Yeah, Hooper was here.
He was there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a good time. This is Hensley Honeycutt. This Coach Honeycutt's little one. Where's Holt at? Holt, come over here. Let's get like the Waltons. Come over on this side of Holt. So, there you go. Come on. He's just going to sit down. Just kind of take over the show here. All right. So, Holt, how old are you, son?
6.
6. All right, he's growing up on me. Big Holt Honeycutt. You went to the beach this summer with her, right? Did you have fun?
I went with my cousin.
Went with your cousin? What'd you guys do when you got to the beach? What y'all do when you go to the beach? Jump waves? You did jump waves?
Well, we jumped waves. Me and Hyper really liked the pool. We didn't really like the beach.
You didn't like
because I had jellyfish.
You jellyfished? He don't like the beach. He likes the pool. So you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
It has sharks.
You had sharks?
Yeah, sharks in it.
You saw sharks?
Yeah, a shark, and then he has fins, and he has shark teeth, and he can.
He's got fins on him. He's got sharks. I don't like sharks. You like sharks?
No.
No, Hensley don't like sharks.
I don't like to go to the beach because it's like has jellyfish.
Don't like
and like octopuses.
Yeah.
They sting you.
Now, Holt, come over here. Where they can't see you. Get over here a little closer. There you go. Now there he is. So we got them all here, the Waltons. So this is Hensley. This is Holt. So you don't like sharks?
No.
Why not? Say it again. Why did you not like sharks?
Because they eat you.
They eat you. That's exactly right. So now, are you playing ball now? Are you playing football or basketball or anything yet?
I used to play basketball and baseball, but we had a tournament and we didn't win.
Did not win. All right.
No.
Hensley, do you dance or cheer? What do you do? Do you play sports? You play basketball? What do you do? She does gymnastics.
It's her first sport.
First sport, gymnastics. All right. Do you like gymnastics?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like? Do flips and rolls and all that, tumbles?
Yeah. She usually does she usually rolls up into a ball and she goes backwards and frontwards.
Roll back into a ball? Does that hurt?
No.
You think I can do that? Roll back in the ball?
No.
You don't think it?
No, she don't roll in a ball. She goes
She rolls in a ball.
She rolls. She does.
All right. Now, how old are you?
Backflip. She calls it a backflip, but it's.
It's not really a backflip. It's like a roly-poly.
Yeah.
So, how old are you, Holt?
6.
You're 6. How old are you, Hensley?
3.
You're free? All right, you're free? Okay. Well, you guys just kind of taking over the show. I like that. So, Holt, get a little bit closer so you can see in this camera. There you go. Wave at him a little bit, would you please? Hensley, let's see if I can get you a little closer. There she is. Let's put you on this leg right here where they can see you. There we go. Now we got the Waltons all wound up in there. That's good. So you guys are excited? You having fun at school?
Yes.
You're a readers or winner, aren't you? Yeah, we always call Holt Honeycutt's name because he reads a lot at Westside Elementary.
Yeah, I was reading a book about Hulk.
You're reading a book about Hulk Hogan?
Hulk, saves the day.
Oh, the Hulk saves the day, the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Hensley, do you like to read? Yeah, she's free, and he's 6, so there you go. So, well, the Honeycutts have invaded the show here. I guess all we need, we've had Lucas Really, all we need is Holly to come on. You think your mom come talk to us on the show? Yeah, she will. Mrs. Honeycutt, we need you over here, please. Come.
Oh, she's also a nurse.
Your mom won't come talk to me. I'm gonna cry.
A nurse.
She's what?
A nurse.
She's your mom's a nurse? Well, I didn't know that. Okay. So, she's Hensley. I may cry because your mom won't come talk. But okay, maybe next time. Well, Holt, I'm glad you're here. Hensley, wave at him over there. Hensley, look right there and blow him a kiss. There you go. All right.
Like when you go this way?
Yeah, you go that way. You tilt your head one way and tilt it the other way. That's pretty good. All right, we'll be right back after this to say goodbye on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Steins with a special song. Take it away, Axel.
The Eagle Center is right downtown. The second block is where we're found. We have crocs and clocks and a lot of things. Tools and glass and shiny rings. Coins and books and mirrors too. All these things just waiting for you. Beautiful furniture and much, much more. You gotta come visit our store.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
I hope so. Axel said he may make the trip down. So there you go. We're going to wrap it up with the Honeycutt Youngins. They are cute. She said, I'm free. Okay. She said, I don't like sharks. Got them fins on them out in the ocean when they went on vacation. So anyway, hello, Lee Foley. We're praying for Mrs. Foley, of course, and Candace Wilson and Jordan Buck. And Patsy Lyons going to wrap it up here as we always do with the verse going to be rejoining you at 6:50. We're going to make the trip down. It won't be that long. We'll be right back on it, bringing you Cyclone football from Rogersville tonight, audio only. Rogersville, Tennessee, beautiful drive down, home of the Chiefs. And so let's give you the verse of the day, and it goes like this. Psalms 148, 18 and 19. 145 verses 18 and 19 says, the Lord is near to all who call on him. I don't think that's it. I have a new one today. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. No, it is the same one. I'm sorry. Psalms 145, 18 and 19. The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. He fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for hearing us and loving us. How about that? What a great way to end the show. We say thank you to David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop. Joe Diaz, athletic director, also Axel Steins, Lucas Honeycutt, basketball coach, head basketball coach for the Cyclones. Appreciate all of them being on the show. And also, of course, the flowers that we had with from the flower shop. These mums are, check this out, unbelievable how pretty those are for $6.99. Look at that. How big those are. Beautiful mums from the floral department right here at Food City. Out of time, we sincerely thank you, viewers. Back at it. We'll get ready for you again at 6:50 airtime, audio only, from Cherokee High School in Rogersville. The Cyclones heading down to battle the undefeated Cherokee Chiefs. We'll have our hands full, and so will they. It's going to be a great broadcast. Be a fun one to call. Looking forward to hanging out with our director of schools, Richard Van Us, RV we call him, and we call him the Bill Anderson. He does a phenomenal job color commentating with Cyclone football, and we're just blessed to have him. So we'll have him tonight. We'll bring it to you starting at 6:50 with the pregame and 7:30 kickoff from Cherokee High School. Until then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And thank you for watching show number 2,364 from Food City here in Elizabethton. We've had the Honeycutt Kids. We've had Lucas on. We've had Axel Steins. We've had Joe Diaz. We've had David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop. We've had a full slate. Had a good time. Hello, Arnold. There's my beard trimming guy, Arnold Lane from Whitson Barbershop. He keeps my beard trimmed, does a great job. So we're going to get out of here and get ready to head to Rogersville. Thanks for watching. We'll tell you, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. We will rejoin you at 6:50 from Cherokee High School, audio only, for the Cyclones, 8th-ranked team in the state, and the undefeated Cherokee Chiefs. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching show number 2364 from